Hey, Shalom. First of all, to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shah, Bahashim Kwakadash, Yahweh who the workingly calls God, Yahweh Shah who the workingly calls Jesus. I want to give a double honor to the apostles of Green Millstone, serving this truth. I want to give a peace and blessings to the Akim across the four corners of the earth who teach this truth and risk like to do so. It's going to be a quick video. Lord, when the video's edifying, Lord, when the Akim gets something from this video. Quick video on transit, man. Couple things I was thinking about earlier. I wanted to do a video earlier, but, I didn't really get to do it, so I'm doing it now. Better late than never, right? But one thing I want to say is that, to you, like Apostle Gabar called them, wacky-tacky Christians, you don't understand that the Lord was prophesied to come in the Old Testament, man. You know what I'm saying? And he came. When you go to Numbers, what was that, 24? I did videos on it. But when you go to Numbers 24 and you go down towards the end of the chapter, that's who them, that's who them heathen were worried about. Who was that? Balaam and Balak. I think they were Moab. You know what I'm saying? That's what they were worried to be. That's why they was trying to, basically like send certain. I think it was Balaam sending Balak, if I'm not mistaken, or maybe it's the other way around. Brothers, correct me if I'm wrong. But sending Balak sending Balaam, or Balaam sending Balak to do curses, and do all kind of things to the children of Israel, man, which they couldn't. That's where you get the scriptures that say there's no enchantment against Israel. Okay, let me put my seatbelt on, slacking. But yeah, man, listen, the Lord was prophesied to come back in the Old Testament, and it made me think like, man, the Lord, the Most High, is merciful, man. You know what I'm saying? Because without Yahweh Shai, we wouldn't understand this truth. We wouldn't understand. We'll be niggas in the world, man. Real talk, lost like the rest of these 2/3 niggas, man, and the rest of the world. You know what I'm saying? Like, if it wasn't for the Lord, man, we'll be fucked up out here, man. Real talk. Not knowing what's going on, not knowing who in power, not knowing how wicked the people that are in power is. You know what I'm saying? Not knowing how wicked the world is, how wicked the people of this, so-called kingdom is. You know what I'm saying? We wouldn't know a lick of righteousness, man. And the Lord came, and now what? Now we understand the scriptures. Many are called, but few are chosen. Lord willing, I'm chosen. But us being called to this thing, we got called to understanding. That's why when you go to Hebrews 10, you go to 30 on, it talks about, what is that, 32, 30, 33, it talks about the illuminated, man. The illuminated, the ones that have the light, right, in the midst of darkness, right? This place ain't nothing but darkness. Darkness is a pinnacle, man. Darkness is huge here. The poison, the wickedness is huge here. That's why scriptures say wisdom of this world is foolishness with the Most High. Man, this world is, this shit foolish, man. The rulers are foolish. The women are foolish. The children. You dig what I'm saying? You got a fucking place where, like, and nothing, I'll say this, man, nothing frustrate, a man more than him. One of the things that frustrate a man is his woman having power over, trying to have rule and power over him, man. And picking and choosing, because, subconsciously, like, when some shit happened and it's danger and it's she calling you, oh my God, man, come here. Like, she know who to call, right? But she turn it off when everything is smooth and everything comfortable. That's manipulation. I had told a woman, I don't know why they brought me in this conversation, but my godfather in the world, his ex-wife had I was sitting talking in front of me and they chimed me in the conversation. And all I did was tell the truth. You know what I'm saying? And because this woman is real, like, disrespectful, real, like, just, real out of order, real disrespectful, real attention-seeking ex-wife for a reason. You know what I'm saying? I say that. Right, like everything you kind of hate in a woman, she has, man. She has those certain. Go, motherfucker. But anyway, so they're sitting. They asked me. They like, hey, they kind of arguing or whatever. I'm like, man, I ain't trying to, I ain't trying to, but like, be in the midst of this fucking conversation, none of that. But they coming to me asking me, like, well, he came to me, he was like, well, what you think about, how a woman should be. You know what I'm saying? And these 50-year-old people doing this. I'm in my 20s, man. You know what I'm saying? They asking the 20. So anyway, I just give him an example. I say, listen, man. I told his ex-wife, I said, listen, I'm gonna ask you this. If somebody came in here and broke in the house right now, right? You know what I mean? And your man is here, which your man is here. Are you going to follow directions when your man said, hey, give me that, give me the gun out the room, give me this, hey, go in the other room? Like, whatever he directs you to do, are you going to do it? And she basically said, yeah. And I said, yeah, just have that energy all the time. It ain't hard. Have that energy all the time, man. It ain't hard to listen to your man. You know what I'm saying? But you in a world where she ain't got to listen to her man because her man is the white man. She ain't got to listen to the man the Lord gave her because her man is the white man. Her man is this fucking Edomite. And look, I don't give a fuck how down the bitch say she is for you and all that. Woo woo, blase, blase. Listen, man, I'll tell you this. I mean, you got something that's down for you. Don't get me wrong. You know what I mean? You don't sabotage a good situation if bros are in a good situation. Take what I'm saying with a grain of salt. But you got women out here that claim they down for you and this and that, woo woo, blase, blase, and claim they love the Most High, and you know what I'm saying, you teach them a little bit of the truth and this and that, and then you say, for example, right? And I don't encourage brothers to do this, but I'm just giving an example. Okay? Hey, I'm finna go get another woman. That girl going, oh, you got me fucked up. Ooh, blase, blase, this and that. Ooh, you gonna see that nigga in him? You gonna see it just come out her pores, man. Her pores. From the inside of her stomach, out her mouth, you're gonna hear how much she's not on your side like you think she is. So let me say this. What are you women gonna do? Women got a problem with that, right? And let me just finish my point. So like, she got a problem with that. She is the systems. She is the so-called white man. She's for his system, not the Lord's. And you don't think the Lord see that? That's why I say, you women that got a problem with your man having multiple women. Isaiah 4:1 says 7 women should cling on to one man. So what are you going to do on that day? You going to still run your mouth and buck up? You know what I'm saying? The Lord is, in that time, because I always say this, like, what's going to be going on? Well, which we know what's going to be going on, but you people got to think how prideful women is right now and how egotistical these bitches is. You got to think, what in the world going to be going on at that time? We bros know what's going to go on. But you people out there who not in the know, what's going to be going on in the world that'll make a woman come to the realization that, you know what, I'm going to be humble, I'm going to fully submit to this man, and I'm going to provide for myself. And not just me, these other women as well. See? Come on, man. Put that in perspective. So what? You women that got a problem with your man having another woman, you women having a problem with that, right? What are you gonna do in that time? What are you gonna do in that day? What you gonna say? No, he can't. Oh man, at least the Lord get rid of your ass, man. What you mean the Lord giving him them women, man? That's why I said the other day, man. Listen, a man can only suppress the man in him for so long. Niggas that try to suppress the man in him and all that shit and this and that, bro, you be stressed out. You gotta deal with the shit at the house. You gotta deal with your children if you got some. You gotta deal with her talking all the time. You gotta deal with all that and this and that. Oh yeah, I forgot. And you can't get no ass on the side. Hey, but let something happen to a man though, man. Hey, let something happen to a man, right? And he end up going. That same woman that tried to put stipulations and shit on you, right? That same woman gonna have another nigga in her bed with her knees to her motherfucking ears, man. That's why I say, look, bro, if it's lawful and it make you happy, do it. Be wise, don't get me wrong, but if it's lawful, would it make you, man, and it gets you through your day in Babylon, bro, do it. You know what I'm saying? Do it, bro. Now, don't get me wrong, everything lawful and expedient, right? So take what I'm saying with a grain of salt. But, you know what I'm saying? Hey, if you want to go to the gym, do it. If you want to get on a specific diet and your woman, do it. You know what I'm saying? If it's a bride fucking with you and this, you know what I'm saying, and she don't have a man, and she fucking with you, she ain't gonna get in between you, your household, and this ministry, man, do it. Oh, man, you a man, man. You know, come on, man. Do it with wisdom. Don't get me wrong. Or if you can handle it, I'll say that. You know, if you can't handle more than one woman, don't do it. If you don't really have the appetite to have more than one woman, don't go get more than one woman. You know what I mean? But do everything with wisdom. I say that. You know, listen to my video on bro. The brother said, "Go." No, man. I'm saying do it with wisdom, man. Be wise, man. At all times. First and foremost, keep the fear of the Lord first and be wise. Man. You know what I'm saying? But don't be sitting here and letting nobody, you know what I'm saying, suppress your greatness, because they, you know what I'm saying, because best believe, because you got to put it in perspective. That woman saying, "Oh no, you can't have this and have that, this and that, with the woo, blase, blase," that's showing that she's not really on. She probably on your side 90%, but you need 100% for it to be considered on your side. You know what I'm saying? So you want 90% with me, 10% to the system, man. Fuck that. Fuck that. What? The system ain't gonna save you, bitch. What you talking about? You know what I'm saying? Like, real talk, man. So, you know, nobody suppress that, you know, that greatness in you, man. That, you know, you over here, you know, trying to, scriptures say, don't put your wife, roughly paraphrase, don't put your wife, you know, your child, basically before you. It is better if they minister unto you, man, if they serve you. The order of the household is the Most High, His Son, the man, the woman, and the children. That's how that go. You know what I'm saying? That's how that go. But do everything you do with wisdom and the fear of the Lord, man. You know what I'm saying? You know? So yeah, man, the Lord was prophesied to come back in the Old Testament. The Lord came back, and so that was prophecy fulfilled. What else is prophesied in the Old Testament? Thermonuclear missiles, war, martial law, all kind of things, man. This modern day Babylon being destroyed, right? So all that is going to come to pass as well. But you wacky tacky Christians don't understand prophecy because you don't understand the Bible. Ask the Lord, why do you talk to them in parables? Because it is given unto them to know, and not unto the world. This is what the scriptures say. So with that, man, Lord, when the videos edifyingly, I can got something for this video. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shah, Bahashem Kakadash,